Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. If you're new here, I do makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, anything beauty related, I got you covered. Today's video, I am going to talk about another skin tint. Now, I recently reviewed, I probably have not uploaded it yet, or maybe I did, I'm not sure, the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Today, I'm going to talk about the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. If you don't know me very well, I love lightweight foundation skin tints. That's kind of like up my alley. I love less is more. That's more so my aesthetic. So I got this. I wanted to review it. One of my friends on Instagram actually was recommending it. Lizzie, if you're watching, thank you. Yeah, so okay. I'm gonna talk about the foundation, kind of give you like some details on it, and then I'm going to swatch it and I'm going to apply it to my face, and we're going to do a wear test. So for starters, I have my information here. This retails for $42. I know it's pricey, another pricey foundation that I picked up recently. It is a tinted face oil, comfy skin tint. Clean, comfy, healthy. It says to shake vigorously, and you only need about 2 to 4 drops for your face. Now, apparently on Sephora, or like the websites where they have reviews on it, a lot of people with oily skin preferred it a lot. Some dry skin. So my friend that I was talking to on Instagram, she's on the dry side like I am, and she said she loves it. So I was like, okay, I gotta try it. So this is the packaging. Very sleek, simple, black and white. Makeup meets skincare, it says. A couple of information on the back. This is a nice blend of different oils. This is an oil-based tinted. This is an oil-based skin tint. So just to kind of have in mind, it has jojoba seed oil, avocado oil, rice bran extract, rosemary leaf extract, sunflower oil. Yeah, so you can look up the ingredients if you want online. Now, this one, like I said, you are supposed to shake. It's supposed to be something comfortable. I believe it's referred to as the sweatpants of foundation. Not sure where they were going with that, but again, this is the actual packaging. And with this, you take off this screw, well, you unscrew the top. And it has like a little nozzle. You flip it over and you sort of just blend it out. So I have the shade Tone 4. I believe it comes in 16 shades, somewhere around there. Let me just open here up. I went with shade 4. I was looking at the undertones, and I actually had gone to a Sephora in Kohl's, and I think I swatched it and I was like, okay, cool, this is the shade that's going to work for me. It is a sheer kind of foundation, so I'm thinking, and especially because the shade range is only 16, which is not really a bad thing, it's one of those foundations that can kind of adapt to different skin tones or work across the board with different skin tones. So that being said, this is what it looks like. I'm going to shake it. It sounds like there's a ball in here or something that mixes the pigments. I'm going to swatch it for you. Gonna take it and I'm gonna just, now this is very fluid, very kind of like liquidy. You see how it's running down my hand, and I'm just gonna blend this out. That is the shade. So again, it blends out into the skin. It kind of, I think it's going to help even it out. Let's see. All right. So that being said, let me pull you guys in a little bit. Oh, that's not in. This is in. Now you're a lot closer to my face. Now you can see I have some redness here. Some redness here. I do have some texture on my skin, so I'm gonna see how this kind of, like how it sits on my face basically. Alright, so again, 2 to 4 drops. I'm gonna start off with 2 on this side and see how that works. So I'm just doing 1, 2. Foundations like this kind of remind me, I don't know if anybody's familiar with, Bare Minerals made a foundation like this a couple of years ago. It was their serum foundation. It's kind of what it reminds me of. I did moisturize my face today because I am on the dry side. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that I'm more of a dry skin. I'm not really oily. Haven't been in a few years. Alright, I'm going to take this up here. So you can see it's a little bit light on my forehead, but if I start to kind of blend it, it actually blends out pretty nice. Alright, it's like a hair too light for my forehead, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Now, I haven't really seen too many reviews on this, but I had seen it all over Instagram. And again, it's one of those foundations that when I see people apply on Instagram, it just, like, everybody looks super dewy, and I'm just curious to see if that's going to be how I look. I'm taking that. And you can see, like, on this side, it definitely cut a lot of that redness that I had down. I'm not expecting this to be full coverage or anything like that. I'm not even expecting it to be medium coverage, but we'll see how it sits. Now, applying with my fingers, I definitely feel like it's just a bit streaky. I'm gonna take my Spectrum brush in number 2. This is the one with the Katie Jane Hughes, and I'm actually gonna pick that up and I'm gonna use that to apply and sort of blend that through. I'm not big on sponges, so I actually prefer brushes when I'm applying foundation. So, alright, I think with the brush it applies a lot nicer. I'm seeing less streaking now that I'm going over with a brush, so I do like that a lot. And it seems like with the brush I'm getting more of like an airbrush kind of finish. Okay, yeah. I feel like before when I was doing it with my fingers, I could see kind of where I was applying it. And this blends actually a lot nicer. Now that I'm looking at it and kind of letting it set on my face, it looks like my skin. Like when I tried the Ilia one, that one looked slightly like makeup-y. I'm going to do 2 more drops. I don't want to do too much because one thing I know about these serum foundations, especially with my experience with the Bare Minerals one, is when you go overboard with it, it can look very makeup-y very quick. So I'm just going right over top, just kind of pressing where I need a little bit of extra coverage. Same thing here. And I'm just going to take a little bit underneath my eyes. I don't know if you guys put foundation under your eyes, like kind of a concealer, but I do, especially on days where I'm not wearing makeup. Like, not makeup, but like, I don't want to do the whole 9. That was actually pretty quick. That applied very easy. Super, super easy. I like that. The color is very good. I feel like, I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit. I feel like it all kind of like matches. The undertones, very good. Happy with that. I usually don't match my neck to my foundation or whatever. I never do that, but I like that, you know, everything kind of meshes together. Granted, I need some color to my face. I need some dimension to my face. But right now we're just looking at the foundation. So, let's wear test today. It is about to be 3 o'clock. It's 2:57. Every time I do it, it turns off. 2:57. When I come back, I'm probably going to have my makeup done because I'm going to be filming a little bit more. But I will do another check-in. But this is our starting point. And It looks really nice. Even on like my drier areas here, it looks good. But my skin has become a little bit textured because of the mask, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'll be back for a check-in. I will have more makeup on. All right, I just want to do a check-in. It's been 2 hours. It's not the best lighting, but this is what I'm looking like so far. I definitely think this looks more skin-like, and it looks the same as when I applied it. I did blow my nose because my nose is a little bit runny, but there you go. All right, so I'm going to do my final check-in. It is 9:45. It is almost 10 o'clock. So I've had this skin tint on for almost 7 hours, and I'm just going to take a quick look up close. I'm not seeing any separation or anything. I could definitely see that it starts to sit funny, like where I'm dry. I'm going to come in a little bit close to you. Here, just a little bit. But nothing, no major like separation or anything. It still sits pretty good on my nose. My forehead too. I definitely feel like I still look pretty radiant, pretty dewy. And like I said before, definitely did a nice job of like toning down like the redness that I had. I really don't see that it's like disappearing or anything. And that was that I did the extra little drops for coverage. My nose, it looks a little bit funny because I was blowing my nose before. But other than that, I think it looks really good. It still looks like my skin. It looks, yeah, it pretty much looks the same as when I applied it. At least I think. I don't know if you guys see a difference. Definitely let me know. I did not conceal my under eyes very well, and I used like a tinted thing, so that's why that looks kind of dark under there. But yep, everything else looks nice. Even like the blush that I put on top of it, like everything is sitting really good on top of each other. So yeah, I think for a skin tint, I think it wore very well. I think it feels nice. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I actually don't feel like I have anything on my face. And I don't think it claims to be long wear or anything. I don't know if 7 hours is technically long wear, but that's, you know, it's a decent amount of time, especially for something that is only supposed to be like a tint. So what I would say is after everything, I think like if you're dry and like you're flaky, it may accentuate like some of that. My skin is a little bit funny because of masks, and I just need to be better with exfoliating my face, which I mentioned that in a previous video, so I'm trying to get better at that. But I think it's good. I think it looks nice. Even coverage all day. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one.